What is up, everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at Brampton, Mississauga, Caledon, Vaughan, and Oakville, Ontario. So if you're looking to buy or sell in these areas and want to know more about them, I highly recommend you book a call. It's a free consultation. The information is in the bio below, and you simply need to just click the Calendly link and follow those instructions. I don't see anyone doing anything that breaks down the numbers the way I break it down per property type. And looking at median prices. So I have moved away from the TREB average numbers. I do look at them, but I don't concentrate so much on it because when you look at just the average, it's still taking into account those very high values and extremely low values into the equation and then skew the numbers. So I tend to look at median prices, which is really going to tell you or really give you a better idea as to where the market stands when it comes to homes within a certain price range. So without further ado, let's get into those numbers and let's see what's happened in your city. If you haven't seen the last video of the GTA numbers, they're right over here. You can actually take a look at it. But in this video, I'll quickly put a snapshot up here as to what happened amongst the property types in the GTA, and then we'll actually look and see exactly what happened in the cities that we are about to discuss. So let's get into it. So for Vaughan, Ontario, we've got now a median price of 1.262, and the median price last month was 1.275. We've decreased $13,000 or about 1% amongst all property types, but let's get into the details a little bit further to see what has happened amongst each property type. Detached market segment is now at 1.624. Where were we last month? 1.620. So a small increase of only $4,000. Still trending in the right direction. Now we've got freehold towns at 1.182 million. And last month we were actually at 1.226. So a sharp decline there, or 3.3%. And lastly, we've got condo apartments to round up the dominant property types in Vaughan, Ontario. We're at 640,000 last month, 628,000, an increase of about $12,000, which is 1.9% increase month over month. You can see here in Brampton, we were actually at $975,000. Last month, we were actually at $985,000. So we've seen a $10,000 decrease amongst all property types in Brampton, Ontario. Brampton median price is now at 1.16 million for detached, and last month we were actually at 1.186. So we've actually seen a decrease of $26,000 when it comes to detached market segment in Brampton. Freehold towns in Brampton, we're now at $908,000. Last month, $885,000. That is an increase of $23,000 just in the freehold market segment. And semi-detached market now $955,000. Last month $950,000, so a small increase of $5,000 there. The Brampton market has actually been moving quite nicely, and there is quite a lot of activity again, especially when you look at that sub $1.2 million mark. Those first-time home buyers seem to be getting into the market also in anticipation of low interest rates. Let's move on into Mississauga, Ontario. And in Mississauga, we have now a median price of $955,000. Last month, $910,000. So that's an increase of $45,000 just there alone. That's an increase of almost 5%. If we look at detached market segment, we're actually at 1.43 million, and last month 1.410, an increase of $20,000 just in the detached market segment. Always take a look at these graphs here and see what's happening, and you can see this nice increase right here, and this incline is actually still trending upwards. We've got semi-detached market now in Mississauga, 1,027,000. Last month, 1,060,000. So we're actually seeing a decline here of about $33,000. Mississauga townhomes, $993,000. Last month, $1 million pretty much. So we've got a $7,000 decrease there. Again, one thing you do need to take into consideration is the number of units that are listed and sold. Let's move on into condo townhomes. Is $850,000. Last month, $815,000. So another $35,000 increase in condo townhomes. Condo apartments, we've got $603,500 as the median price. And last month, we were actually at $585,000. That's an increase of $18,500 in condo apartments. So again, Mississauga trending in the right direction. So let's take a look at what's happened in Caledon, Ontario. And Caledon, you can see the property distribution type here. So amongst all property types in Caledon, we've got a $1.260 million median price for the month of March. Last month, 1.203, basically a $57,000 price increase in Caledon. And you can see this crazy erratic behavior here, and now it's starting to trend quite nicely for the last 4 months. Let's move on into detached homes. Median price now 1.337. Last month 1.350. So a small decrease there of about $13,000. Freehold towns is $970,000 as a median price versus $897,000. Again, you can see there was a lot of value, still a lot of great value out in Caledon, with a difference of about $73,000. Now, an area that has been going crazy is actually Oakville, Ontario. And if you really look at the segments that are moving, you've got homes that are over $5 million that are still disappearing so quickly. The sales are still hot out there. There's a lot of demand out there. And obviously the sub $1.2 million mark is still moving quite nicely. And even actually tipping into about the $2 million mark, there is activity there. So let's take a look at what happened in Oakville. Here you can see the property distribution type. And now we're going to take a look at what happened amongst all property types. We've got a median price now of 1.371. And last month, 1.340, almost a $30,000 price increase. So quite a steep increase. You can see us now leveling out almost to those peaks that happened in May of 2023. Oakville detached, 1.820 is the mark. And last month, 1.7 mil. So almost a $120,000 increase just in the detached market segment. As I was saying earlier, that market has just been going kind of crazy. Freehold towns in Oakville, 1.160. Last month, 1.2 million. We've got a decrease in freehold towns of $40,000. Condo apartments in Oakville, Ontario, now $625,000. Last month, we were at $610,000. So we've seen an increase of $15,000. Again, if you do have any questions about perhaps finding out what the value of a home is in your particular neighborhood, definitely give me a call and I would be happy to at least give you a rough estimation of what the value of your home is. Don't get ripped off. You've got a lot of agents that do come out there, and I'm not trying to slag every agent. There are a lot of wonderful agents out there, but there are some agents that can totally misguide you, and pretty much you lose tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on your price point. Again, these videos are for your knowledge, for you to arm yourself. My goal is to give you enough knowledge so that it's arming you for your real estate journey. Stay savvy, stay informed, stay knowledgeable, and until next time, may your investments flourish and your dreams of home ownership become a reality. We'll catch you on the next one.